I don't know. Do I look like I'm not sick? Do I look like I'm here to attack? Oh goodness. My demeanor is usually very good though. It's usually very good. I don't know. Maybe people think I should be rude. And sometimes some people even judge you before they even speak to you, before they even open their mouth and speak to you. But you know what? Continue being you. If you're that assertive kind of individual, don't let people tell you, oh, that's arrogance. You cannot even talk at all. If you just say A, they say she said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. If you say G, they say she said Z, 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 Z.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
What is arrogance? It's basically when someone is unpleasantly proud and behaving as if they're more important than others or no more than other people. While being assertive means speaking one's mind by standing up for your own rights without disrespecting anyone else. I think there's a very thin line between what people consider arrogance and if you're that person that always stand up for yourself. Me, I am that person that would not like to take nonsense from anybody. Like, I know my rights, I know my laws, I read about the laws, law-abiding citizen. I set my boundaries from my own self. I have reasons for setting my boundaries. So it's either you respect it or move along or move elsewhere. But don't try to come in my space and break my own rules that I set for my own self. And that is a problem right there. And people may misconstrue this as arrogance. Me knowing myself what is not arrogance, know the difference. Because I'm a very confident lady, that I cannot help. I need to be comfortable in my skin. I need to be confident as a human being. I need to express myself eloquently. It's needed. It's a survival mechanism you need in this world. I don't want to be someone's passerby. I don't want to be someone number two. I don't want to be someone's emotional dumping ground. I understand. I'm very empathetic that I listen to people and sometimes I feel what people feel and I like to listen to people. Or sometimes when people are in pain, I can feel it. But when I'm in pain, sometimes other people don't feel it. But that's not even the case here. The main point is when you try to express yourself, or you are always that person that always express yourself and you're a no nonsense person, sometimes people consider this as rude. Why? I do not know. So I'm here today, whoever you are, to explain to you that standing up for yourself, if you're the kind of person like me that love to stand up for yourself, you take pride in who you are. I take pride in who I am. I love myself. I love my heritage. I love the way I am. I love the way I look. I do not care about outside opinion. If you have a problem with it, I do not care. But what I care about is my happiness. Call it selfishness, I still do not care. Although I think about other people as well, but I also care about what makes me happy. I also care about not having anxiety about things. I also caring about not having low self-esteem. Actually, the confidence is even natural in the first place. And having low self-esteem is not a good trait to have. So why can't I stand up for myself? Actually, I started this video just to talk about the difference between arrogance and assertiveness. But it ended up being a ranting video. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I'm expressing myself. And this is the best way I know how to. Most times I try to be respectful. And sometimes people take your respect for weakness. But I still do not care. But I still get my point across. Just because I'm understanding. Just because I'm trying to respect your opinion or you as a person sometimes does not mean I am foolish. Just because I do not care about what you say about me does not mean I do not know or understand the gravity of what you said about me. Of course, I try not to care. It's not like it even really bothers me. But if you say hurtful things about me, I want to come around and smile in front of me, then that is when I have a problem with you. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Really? You didn't know what you did? And you want to turn around and act like you did nothing? All because I stood up for myself. You called me rude. You call me whatever. And if you choose to call me rude, that's up to you. We don't have to be friends. It's just different perspectives. We just have to understand different opinions. Because me, I am very open to other people's opinions. I try as much as I can to not criticize other people for being the way we are. 'Cause imagine if we're all same. What fun will the world be? What fun will that be? We're two different human beings. We're always gonna have conflicting opinions, and that's okay. But the ability that I can tell you what I like and what I do not like does not make me a rude person. I can be rude to you if you think so, but I don't believe so. Because most times I try to be respectful. I mean, that's what I think. Help me here. But I'm not here ranting or talking here for me to seek validation or to ask to tell somebody or to ask for outside opinion to see if I'm rude or not. And that's what you get if you're somebody that is assertive, knowing your confidence, knowing your self-worth. Because I say that a lot here is because that's who I am. Let's assume I even let things slide. It's because I really wanted to. Not because I have low self-esteem. Because there's some things that you just don't focus on, and as long as it don't bother you, you just let it slide. I mean, why should you give energy or fit into that type of negative energy? So most times I try to be positive, but you still get called rude regardless. You may be the most respectful person in this world and still be called rude. I'm respectful, quite alright, but you need to respect me as well, and you need to know what respect means. I don't care like your age or how tall you are or how short or how fat or how thin. Just gotta respect. I'll respect you and I demand the same. But the moment you want it one-way street, it's always a two-way street. If you expect me to be respectful towards you, you need to show me the same kind of respect. Don't you think I have self-worth? For you, if you decide that you want to talk down on me or be rude, or I don't care, but if you decide to bring me down, do you really expect me to smile in front of you? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not gonna stand up for myself. And respectfully, like I said, I'm gonna give it to you. I don't know that sometimes I can be rude because there's sometimes that you just get tired of, you want to try and explain yourself in a sane manner and you try so hard to be respectful and these people are persistently disrespectful to you. I'm gonna give it to you back. Respect is a two-way street. People have to understand that. Funny thing is that it's the people that maybe are not even so close to you that have a lot to say about you. Like, how can you have a lot to say when you don't even know much about that person you're speaking about? What kind of relationship do me and you even have? Are we very close? Because the people that are really, really close to me know that I'm not that kind of person. They start bringing all kind of excuses saying, oh, you think you're all that? Is it because you're pretty? Is it because you're intelligent? Is it because... They start giving all kind of excuses. These are dumb excuses. You don't excuse my good traits for your lack of knowledge or your ignorance or the way you act or behave. Call out what you need to call out. Call a spade a spade. If you make a mistake, say you make a mistake. If I make a mistake, I admit it too. I mean, when I realize I made one, I'm somebody that, regardless of whether you're a young child, I can listen. You're old, I can listen. You know, even equal age, I could listen. Because I believe that everybody has something to teach new. I'm not that kind of person that claim to know all. I always, even on this channel, I always say, I don't know all. I'm still like, some of the things that I say, some of the things that I learn for myself, and as I go on, some things I do, and some things I even learn as I even plan to talk about these topics. So I don't know it all, but I do know I know some things, and I could learn from someone else. I love to teach or talk about things, but I still do not take nonsense from anybody. That will continue on forever happening. Because people don't like when you stand up for yourself. They want you to be quiet, listen to me every time I talk. No, I'm sorry. Sir or ma, I'm sorry, sir or madam. I will not be that person. I have my boundaries just like you do. I will not cross yours, do not cross mine. Let it end here. Please, let people understand the difference between the two. And that is why I actually gave definition. Do you know how many times this has protected me from bullies? And do you know how people want to make fun of you? Just even for your own intelligence? Everybody needs to stand up for themselves. Everyone needs to stand up for themselves. That's what I'm going to say. Don't let nobody bully you and tell you you cannot do things for yourself. Although I do a lot of gratitude and be grateful for things that happen in my life, but from time to time, you recognize some of your good qualities. That doesn't mean you cannot talk about it. It's your mouth. Whoever likes it or don't likes it shouldn't be of concern to you. But don't come here talking smack or talking nonsense and me hearing it and you coming to act like you're my good friend sometimes, and other times you want to say other things. I choose my friends carefully. I don't call everybody my friend, but the ones that I make, I value those friendships. So I don't like fake friends, fake life. I don't try to be fake. I'm very honest. It's just that some people don't like honesty. If I don't like it, I do not like it. That's it. It's as simple as that. I will not tone down myself just for you. Because we all have our different traumas. Well, sometimes you have to tone down your own shine just to make someone else shine. Is it my fault that the person have low self-esteem or so? But still, we got to be understanding, and I'm understanding sometimes. But the fact here is still standing up for myself. And although I know being assertive is supposed to mean that to say things you're supposed to say calmly, regardless of what, I have patience, very good amount of patience. I can be calm, but also it depends on the situation and the scenario. That sometimes you really need to say things the way they are. You have to, for your own mental health, so you don't even go back feeling some type of way about yourself. I could have done, I could have this shouldn't have happened. Like you beat yourself down. Why the person there they're enjoying their life? So you could have just said what you felt one time and it would be over. Self-praise builds confidence and helps to reinforce positive thinking and behavior. It also serves to push out negative thoughts. So I wouldn't say that there weren't times that I've been overly like so angry that I just said some things, you know. But the thing is, like 80% of the time, I'm very, very respectful about things. But it's just that sometimes when you're very respectful about things, people don't expect you to say these things because the kind of person you are or the kind of situation you are, or they belittle you thinking you're not supposed to. But I mean, I do not care. I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to say what I feel in my mind. I'm supposed to say what hurts me. I'm supposed to talk about my pain. I am supposed to say everything concerning me because it's about me, not you. No, but when it's not has to do with something about you, then you have that power. But as long as it's about me, I should have that power over myself. So me doing this video is not even to give anybody power, saying and whatever anybody does affects me. It's just to power you, my audience. If you feel this type of way sometimes, just know that you have a right to say how you feel. It is what it is. Although it's always good to say it in a very calm way. Very calm way. I would advise to say it in a calm way. But I'm just saying, like, me personally, my patience is not that long. It's not. I don't resort to violence. No, 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 no. I rarely even do curse words. No, that is not even the point we're trying to make here. But it's just the way I would just say it and the way I would just throw it out to you. You would just be confused. Like, is it me? Is it me? You don't even see me get into like any form of confrontation with maybe colleagues at work or something. No, you don't see it happening. But I'm just saying, like, around me or other people that may be close, it's not really a form of confrontation per se. It's just the side comments saying you're rude, and it's not like they've even told me arrogant. No, I don't think anyone very close to me said I'm arrogant. I think it's more of people more distant to me that mention arrogance. But some of them, like when they come really close and say, oh, I didn't know you're this, that, whatever, and you're actually very sweet and all. I don't know. I don't know. Do I look like I'm not sweet? Do I look like I'm here to attack? Oh goodness. My demeanor is usually very good though. It's usually very good. I don't know. Maybe people think I should be rude. And sometimes some people even judge you before they even speak to you, before they even open their mouth and speak to you. But you know what? Continue being you. If you're that assertive kind of individual, don't let people tell you, oh, that's arrogance. You cannot even talk at all. If you just say A, they say she said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. If you say G, they say she said Z, 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 Z. Nah. Don't let nobody bully you and tell you stop talk and take away your freedom of speech everywhere. I'm not coming with violence, but it's just speak. Although they say be careful about your the things that come out of your mouth, like think before you speak, but like I would say, like, speak. I cannot sit down here and be confident and tell you that okay, I don't make mistakes or I don't make errors and that I'm perfect. No. But at least you speak your mind. Although there are ways they're supposed to speak it, and I'm not saying that sometimes you don't even go. I'm not saying sometimes I don't even go out of that way and still misbehave. Like I said, I really don't curse. I try not to. I don't like do violence, but I'm just saying just the way I speak my mind just angers some people. That's just it. That's just it. So speak your mind. And sometimes, like I said, me personally, I do have a good amount of patience. I'm very resilient. If that is very, very resilient, but there's so much I can take from an individual. I just watch. The thing that happens a lot with me is that because I just keep watching your behavior and keep watching you. The moment I open my mouth and talk is when you really take it out of proportion. Because when I start saying everything, you will not think that I would say this because you're accustomed to seeing me quiet. So it's not like I'm naturally quiet or something, but like in some certain things, like maybe I may be quiet and then the day I just talk, you may think that there's a bomb blast that happens. So it just comes to you all together. Say, wow, this girl. So she can talk like this. But I try not to get to that stage. But most times I'm very resilient. But that I'm no nonsense person at the end of the day. So anyway, that's it for this video. See, I don't know if you have any value with you or if you feel that kind of way. But if you feel this type of way like me, let me know down in the comment section. See you on my next one. Mwah, mwah. Still be you. Nobody should tell you you cannot be you, but it's only you can be. Okay, bye. No violence though. No violence though, but still be you. Try to have attendance at least 95%. At least